Hello everyone, welcome to BHUUMI Yoga channel. Hope you all have been following our beginners yoga flow series regularly. In this sequence based series, we have covered many variations till now, like hip flexors, shoulder opening, balancing postures, and now in this series, we are going to progress our back bends. So are you all ready for it? Let's begin. Sit in Sukhasana position, keeping your spine erect. It's better to come back to our breath first, keeping one hand on your chest, the other hand on your navel. Close your eyes and observe your breath. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Breathe in and breathe out. And once you catch your breath, release your hands and join your palms in front of your chest. We will begin with Om chanting. Take a deep inhalation. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the vibrations of Om. Chanting Om in the beginning of the practice helps to disconnect our thoughts from external world and brings our focus back on the mat. Gently rub your palms on each other. Place your palms on your eyes, on your face, and spread the energy to all over your body. Slowly open your eyes. Great. Now from here, sit in Vajrasana position, the thunderbolt pose. Join your toes at the back, open your heels, sitting on your feet. So to progress back bend, it is very important to warm up our shoulders, open our chest and warm up the muscles around our hip. So we are going to start with our upper body first. Keeping your arms by your side. With inhalation, lift your arms up, interlock your fingers and stretch your palms upward. And gently move your arms front and back. Mobilizing your shoulders, your shoulder blades there. And gently rotate your arms around your head, your neck. And do reverse rotation. Now from here, stretching your arms up, inhale and exhale, fold your hands at the elbows. Breathe in, stretch your arms up and breathe out, flexing your elbows there. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Continue extending your arms, flexing your elbows. And at the end, you can flex your elbow here, try and grab your wrist and try and pull your arm at the back. Stay here for a couple of breaths. And change your side. Inhale and exhale. Flexing your elbow here, grabbing your wrist, pull it backward. keeping your elbow close to your ears. Stretching your arms again and exhale, gently release your arms and relax. Now from here, along with our arms, let's mobilize our entire spine. Extend your arms in front, interlock your fingers, rounding your back, pressing your chin to your chest. And take your arms back, open your chest here. Once again, exhale, interlock your fingers in front, rounding your back. And release your hands, take your arms at the back, open your chest fully. And gently release. Now from here, we are going to move to standing position. Now in standing position, we will use a belt, grab a belt. So to warm up our upper body, first holding the belt in our arms, keeping our arms shoulder width apart. Spread your legs, inhale first, engaging your glutes, your thighs, and exhale, let's do lateral extension. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. In this, along with lateral extension, we are also warming up our shoulders, our arms, keeping it ready for back bending postures. Now from here, after a couple of breaths, let's do a complete circle. Bending to our side, drop down your trunk, inhale, come up from the other side. This will create blood circulation around our hip and entire spine. Inhale when you come up, exhale when you fold forward. And to the other side. Anytime if you feel dizzy, you can stop. After a couple of breaths, you can gently release your arms followed by your legs. Now take your arms at the back, holding the belt here, move your arms up and down. Opening your chest, activating your shoulder blades. And after a couple of breaths, you can relax. Now from here, we are going to warm up our spine. So put your palms at the back, engaging your glutes and your front part of the thighs. Remember, whenever you are doing back bending position, tuck your tailbone in and make sure your lower body is fully engaged. Inhale, expanding your chest, take your trunk back. And exhale, fold forward and try and touch your toes. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. And after a couple of breaths, you can breathe out and fold forward and stay here, stretching your hamstrings a little longer. Walk with your fingertips here. Stay here for a couple of breaths. If you are able to touch the ground easily with your fingertips, flexing your knees. Mobilize your hip there. If you are unable to touch the ground, you can use block and put your hands on the block. Now from here, step forward with your right leg and put your left knee at the back, getting into low lunge. Now we are going to stretch our hip flexors. One of the reasons for stiffness in back bend is tight hip flexors. So let's stretch them in warm up. Putting your hands on the ground, press your hip forward and back. Inhale and exhale. And after a couple of breaths, pressing your hip forward, lift your arms up, join your palms over your head. Now along with hip flexor stretch, let's do spinal twist. Extending your arms in front and rotate your trunk to your right side. Insert your arm here and join your palms in the middle of your chest. Keep pressing your hip forward and turn your neck, look at the ceiling. And after a couple of breaths, inhale and slowly come back, exhale and release. Step back with your right leg and change your side. Step forward with your left leg. Start pressing your hip forward and back. And after a couple of breaths, you can press your hip forward and lift your arms up into Ashwasanchalanasana. From here, fold forward and rotate your trunk to your left side. Insert your arms here and join your palms in the middle of your chest. After a couple of breaths, inhale and slowly come back, exhale and release your leg. Now this time, lift your back knee, step back with your left leg and step forward with your right leg. Once again, putting your knee down, walk with your toes, slide your heel and stay here into Hanumanasana. Join your palms in the middle of your chest if you can. From here, release your hands slowly and gradually. We are going deeper in our hip flexor stretch. Walk forward with your palms and fold forward. Stay here. And after a couple of breaths, you can walk back with your hands, sliding your heel back. And change your side, lifting your knee here, step forward with your left leg. Put your right knee on the ground, walk with your toes, sliding your heel, extending your leg fully, join your palms in front if you can find your balance there. After a couple of breaths, release your hands and walk with your palms, extending your spine there. And after a couple of breaths, you can walk back with your hands, sliding your legs. And rest here for a while. Open your knees, join your toes at the back and fold forward. And slowly come up. Great. Now upper body and lower body is fully warm. Now we will move to our back bends. So in this series we are going to do 2 deep back bends. The first one is Virasana. So for this, open your feet, rotate your calf out and lower down your hip. This is the basic Virasana position that one can practice. If you have difficulty sitting on the ground, sit on the block. And from Virasana, we will move to Supta Virasana, which will take us to deeper back bend. So stay here for a couple of breaths, closing your eyes. Observe your breath. And you may start getting stretch on your front part of the thighs already. Now from here, release your hands and place your hands at the back, fingers pointing towards our buttocks. Inhale and raise your hip here, open your chest, look at the ceiling. And exhale, lower down your hip, be there on your fingertips. Once again, inhale and exhale. Let's do first dynamic movement. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. At every inhalation, you are able to press your hip upward and forward. And exhale. If at all you find any discomfort at your knee joint, you can just sit there in Virasana position. And now this time raise your hip up higher and stay here for few breaths. Try and keep your knees and your thighs together. And after a couple of breaths, gently lower down your hip and come back into normal position. Now from here, we will practice Supta Virasana. For this, put your hands at the back and slowly and gradually get into reclining position. Take the support of your elbows and your forearms. You can find your position as per your own limitations. You may find it easier to practice this much. Just stay there. Those who can extend their elbows fully and get into reclining position completely, go ahead. After getting into reclining position, you may feel excess arch at the back. Try and reduce that arch by tucking your tailbone in. Try and keep your knees and your thighs together. Staying in this position longer gives a test to your ankle, your knee and your lower back flexibility. Now from here, those who are able to go further, put your palms next to your ears. Inhale, raise your hip followed by your head and put your crown of the head on the ground. Keeping your hands on your legs. Keep pushing your hip upward. And after a couple of breaths, put your palms next to your ears. Exhale and gently lower down your hip, your head. Followed by, take the support of your elbows and lift yourself up. Remember, these are the practices of deeper back bends. So we are gradually moving to this position. Feel free to stop wherever you feel limitations. Now from here, to release this pose, open your knees first. And we will give counter stretch to our spine, extending your arms in front. Rest in Adho Mukh Virasana. And after a few recovery breaths, lift yourself up. Straighten your legs and release your legs, your knees. Gently shake your knees. Put your palms on your knees. Gently contract your knees and relax. Now we will move to the next deeper back bending position. For this, get into complete reclining position. Lie down on your mat. Now from here, bring your feet as close as possible to your hip and first move your hip up and down. Inhale and exhale. After a couple of breaths, put your palms next to your ears. And to get into Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward bow pose, inhale, raise your hip, followed by your chest at the inhale. And stay here for a couple of breaths, keeping your feet parallel to each other, pointing your toes in front. Try and press your chest at the back, engaging your glutes and your thighs fully. Stay there for a couple of breaths. After 4 to 5 breaths, gently lower down your head, followed by your shoulders at the end head. Come back to your normal breath. Breathe in and breathe out. We are going to do one more round. Inhale and exhale. So avoid releasing your back immediately. Once we do all back bends, later on at the end, we will release our back fully. Now for the next round, again put your palms next to your ears. Inhale, raising your hip, followed by your chest at the end head. Give grounding to your palms, your feet. After a couple of breaths, lower down your head, followed by your shoulders, at the end buttocks, and relax. Now gently hug your knees and gently roll on your back. Rolling your back side to side, front and back. Giving massage to your lower back. And with this rolling, come up in seated position. Let's give counter stretch to our spine. In Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. With inhalation, lift your arms and exhale, fold forward, grabbing your feet. Remember, in counter poses, you can stay a little longer in your breath until you feel that you have released your back. After a couple of breaths, inhale and come up. Another counter stretch we will practice, that is butterfly. Join your feet first, shake your knees. And from here, fold forward, inhale and exhale. And after a couple of breaths, inhale and slowly come back, exhale and release. And now the most important pose. To conclude this sequence, we will do spinal twist. So fold your right leg, lift your left arm, inhale and exhale, rotate your trunk, insert your arm here and place your right hand at the back. Inhale, look forward, exhale and gently release. Change your side, fold your left leg, lift your right arm, inhale and exhale, rotate your trunk, insert your arm and place your left hand at the back. Inhale, look forward and exhale, release your hands and slowly come back. Now come back to your normal breath, keeping one hand on your chest, the other hand on your navel. Observe your breath. And once your breath becomes normal, join your palms in front of your chest and we'll conclude this session with 3 Om. Take a deep inhalation. Gently rub your palms on each other. Place your palms on your eyes, on your face, and spread the energy to all over your body. Slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Thank you all for watching this video. Let us know in comment section how this series has helped you to progress your back bend. And stay tuned for more such content. Keep watching BHUUMI Yoga channel. Namaste.